Um, so then, can you talk a bit about um, shame as a tool used by oppressive systems?
Mm, mhm, mhm, mhm.
We've talked about it a lot as friends in the world, and and that's in there too, right? Like when you address shame, when you figure out all the inner voices that you've been given, they're not all your mom or your father. Some of them are the teacher at school and the president and that the administration that said y'all don't get to live over here. You have to live in this area. Like all of that is also wrapped up in there.
Well, yeah. Um, all right. In incomplete thoughts, but
I
thoughts.
love an incomplete thought.
um, I'm thinking about like a lot of times when I've had conversations with people about shame and even in my own experience, like the felt experience of shame, it there's like the thing that surfaces, the behavior, the incident in the past that happened to us that involved us,
Hmm.
that we feel shame around. Maybe we remember that or something reminds us of that experience. The shame feeling surfaces, and
Hmm.
it's really uncomfortable feeling to be with. And so we hide, we disappear ourselves, or we act out. Like there's some type of then behavior
Yes.
that with trying to bury the shame. Like there's,
We swallow ourselves.
yeah, we swallow ourselves. There's really like sitting with the shame face to face as like equals. There's like you have shame if personified has too much power. I don't want to look at you.
Hmm.
You are reminding me of everything that I don't want to believe about myself. And so I must push you away or tuck you away. And when we do that to this personified shame, we are inevitably doing that to ourselves,
Yes.
right? You might identify or imagine that personified shame as like the the incident that happened in the story that I told. I was maybe 19, 20 years old,
Yeah.
right? If I'm pushing away this shame that I feel related to this incident, I'm also kind of pushing away the like 20 something year old Kiana that experienced that thing.
Mm.
Um, and I think when we do that pushing away, that minimizing, the eating of ourselves, swallowing of ourselves, it completely like erases or reduce at least really reduces our capacity
Yeah.
to show up and be vocal and speaking against the things that are harming us.
Yeah.
Because all the feeling toward the harmful thing, instead of being directed outward, it's directed inward,
Yeah.
right?
Hmm.
Something that has happened. And instead of it being you or the thing out here, it's my fault. I did it. I was the bad thing.
Hmm.
Um, I've been thinking about recently, there's like Holocaust happening in Gaza, genocides happening in Sudan and Congo, all over the world.
Hmm.
And I see this violence happening. And then I also see online a lot of white folks in particular who are like, oh, gee, oh my, whatever shall we do?
Hmm.
I think about the the legacy of the transatlantic slave trade.
Hmm.
And like, my God, what a shameful event.
Yeah.
what, what an absolutely horrible and horrifying event to happen globally.
Yes.
And so then I think about all the ancestors and now descendants who have shame around that incident and all these other incidences of violence that we're witness to.
Hmm.
And we bury ourselves. We don't want to look at ourselves and the role we played in that.
Yes.
And so then we're not vocal about it. We're not able to like really show up against whatever thing is harming us because the attention, it's like a self-obsession with like
Yeah.
conforming and controlling ourselves, you know,
Yeah. And just trying to make it through.
just trying to make it through. Mhm.
Yeah. Which I don't think is good enough anymore.
No,
Uh,
no,
I'm
no.
not interested in just surviving, and just
Yes.
trudging along, pulling myself along, um, because there's more than enough joy and love and peace and comfort to be had, and we deserve.
Yeah. Yeah.
Period.
Period. Full stop.